Hello again, comic addicts. It's Joe, Black Box Silver and Bronze. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm in a hotel room, and I got a stack of comics here in Tallahassee. So let's check it out. Hey, comic addicts. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room, and the lighting's not that great. I'm going to do my best to film this video and make it worthwhile, but I don't have very good lighting here. I've only got one light set up. You can see the shadow on this side, so I'll be putting the comics up here, and I think it'll be good, but let's get going. So first, shout out to Mike Smith, Night Tiger Comics, because he was driving through Tallahassee and we met up for lunch, and he's going to be making a video about our meeting, so check that out. But great guy, anyone who knows him knows that. And so we got together, we talked comics, I gave him some comics, and he gave me some great comics too. So the first comic that I got from Mike was Vengeance of Vampirella, number 10. It's got an Adam Hughes cover, very nice cover. Tell Adam Hughes by the eyes. He's got the special way he does the eyes. And then I got Monster of Frankenstein, number 1. I did not have a copy of this, so that's a really cool Monster of Frankenstein issue that Mike gave me. And then finally, he really blew me away by giving me this one, because this is just amazing. This is a Golden Age Black Cat. So the title went through a couple of different changes. At one time it was Black Cat Mystery, at one time it was Black Cat Western, I think another time it was just Black Cat. And so this is Black Cat number 16 from March of 1949. And Anthony, if you're watching, there's a little bit of a redhead there for you. And this is a great comic. I love Black Cat, and this is now my first Golden Age copy of it. I have been looking for these like crazy. I never find them. If you've watched my show, you know I've got some of the Recollections reprints, which I really enjoy reading, and reading the stories and seeing the art. And I've got 3 issues of the Harvey Silver Age Black Cat, the last 3 issues, but I have never been able to find one of the Golden Age. So I'm really grateful to Mike for gifting this to me. Thank you. And this is really great. It's got a couple of Black Cat stories in there. A lot of times, in almost every issue that I've seen, there's a page where she teaches judo. So I'm going to drop that in right over here on the other side of the screen, so you can see that. And you could notice that she's got a very tiny waist. And there's an Invisible Scarlet O'Neil story in here, which is a really neat story with this really creepy dude in it. And some great underwater scenes that I'm going to put a picture of up here so you can enjoy them. There's a Winnie the Waitress, just a short couple of pages. These girls are like in a boarding house, and the one girl can't get to the phone to call her boyfriend because all the other girls are on her. So she creates a fake fire drill, and they all go running out. And that was cute. And then there's this comics quiz in here. So I'm going to put the comics quiz in, and I'm going to block out the answers. If you want to try take it, pause it, see if you can do it, and then I'll drop the answers in at the end. Okay, so thanks to Mike for that. Then I went comic hunting to a comic store here in Tallahassee called Fallout Comics. So there's only a couple of stores here, and that was the only one that was open today. It's Sunday, so I headed over there, and it is an enormous store, and there's so much room, so everything is spread out. The aisles are wide. It's a really big store, and I like that. And so up in the front, they have a wall of comics, a lot of Silver Age Marvel keys, some DC Silver Age keys. That was mostly what that was up there. I saw a couple of Golden Age comics, like Disney type stuff, Looney Tunes, and they have a glass cabinet with some slabs in it. And then right behind that's about maybe 8 or 10 short boxes, which are their non-wall books, but Silver Age comics, and then some, Bronze Age are in there too. And then they've got these tables set up, and they have rows and rows and rows of short boxes. It's all alphabetical, and those bins are either filled with $2, $4, or $6 books, depending upon what color tag is on it. I think it's orange, silver, green is the order, something like that. And so they don't have any dollar books, but they have a lot of $2 books. And the other thing is everything you buy is 20% off. So it's one of those stores where instead of just lowering the prices, they take 20% off at the register, everything. So your $2 books are $1.80. So I'm going to start with those. I got a stack of $2 books for various reasons. So I got a couple issues of the Radio Shack promotional comic, the science fair of electronics. Is that science fair story of electronics? And they had 2 issues I just randomly came across when I was flipping through. So I got this issue, which is about the space shuttle.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, start, 2, 1, boost ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
And then I got this issue, which is called Space Tug, which I guess is also about the space shuttle. This one's in really good condition, almost brand new. So it's talking about a space tug will boost large payloads to high orbits, not possible by space shuttle orbiter. I never knew about that. So I got those, and this one I grabbed. This is the Spirit #2. I think it's from 2020. And I just grabbed that cover because I thought that was some really great artwork. And really, you don't see this woman's head, but everything that you do, like she's very sexy and very powerful in this. I thought that was a great cover. So I picked that one up. And it also has 2 stories in it. So the second story is by Harlan Ellison and Kyle Baker. It's called Spirit Black and White. And so it's a black and white story that follows up. So that was pretty cool. This one was a strict cover buy. This is Alias #26. And I really have been getting into David Mack art. I love his watercolors. I've got quite a few from when he did the Daredevil run. And I've just been stumbling upon others. Like as I'm flipping through boxes, I see it. I'm like, that's Mac. And I pull it out. So this is an Alias cover, which I think is really nice. I like his watercolor style. So I've got that one. Then here's an issue of Spy Seal I found, which has this great train cover on it to add to my train cover collection. Spy Seal number, I can't find that, issue 3. And it's kind of, the art style is kind of like Tintin, if you ever have seen Tintin. So you grab that one. And then there was a nice run of Star Slayer, and they were all the $2, which works out to $1.80. They didn't have the, I don't know, the first issue, which there's one that's kind of heating up. But I grabbed this issue number 17 because this is one of the comic trope styles I like is the art of there's somebody there and you're looking through the legs, and you gotta kind of figure out who it is that's standing there, whose legs you're looking through. So I grabbed that one. One time I'll do a video when I get some time. I'll just grab all the ones that I have through the leg covers and show you all of those. And then this one is Superman #2. It's a variant cover, and I just thought, this is so dope. Look at this. It's like, if you can see on the screen, I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out for my lighting situation, but he's trying to stop these bullets from hitting, I guess that's Lois Lane. Her face looks a little bit different to me, but that must be Lois Lane. And the composition of this cover is fantastic because Superman is a blur and the bullets are a blur. Because they're all moving fast, right? But everything else is not. And if you look behind Lois Lane in the reflection in the mirror, you see the person that's shooting at them. So to me, that was just an amazing piece of artwork. And for $1.80, I grabbed that to enjoy looking at that. And then I grabbed Superman Adventures #58. And I like these Superman covers that are like, they kind of have a patriotic feel to them. And this totally reminded me of another Superman comic I have, The Adventures of Superman #424. I'll drop it in over here so you can see both of them side by side and see why it reminded me of that. But I really liked that cover a lot, so I grabbed that one. And then this one I grabbed, Anthony, so that you could enjoy this issue of Hawkman #6 with a beautiful redhead taking up, you know, the whole cover. I have been looking for, trying to find an issue of Hawkman or Hawkgirl or Hawkwoman or something that had a great Hawkgirl cover on it. And when I saw this one, I really liked it. So I grabbed that. That was part of the $1.80 pile. So those were all my $2 ones. And then the rest of these were various prices because they weren't all out of the bins. I did get some out of the by the front register from that silver golden age pile. So I was able to find X-Files #1 from Topps. I'm still trying to do some research. I think this is probably the first X-Files in comics, but I'm not certain. So I need to do a little more research. If anybody knows, you can just, you know, throw that in the comments below. And I found issue #2. These are from, I believe, 1995. And I do kind of like the cover art on there. Topps X-Files 1 and 2. And then I found a really cool issue of Shazam, Shazam #30. And what I liked about this was that, first of all, I like the art and the colors. The style is very reminiscent of C.C. Beck. I do not believe it's C.C. Beck, but it's made to look in that style. And you got Dr. Savannah up there. But the thing is, you know, the fight between Superman and Shazam. So I don't know when they first ever met. I know Shazam #1 of this run has Superman and Shazam on the cover, but they don't meet in the story. So I'm not exactly sure when they do meet, when the first time is, but I thought this was a really, you know, whenever they do meet, it's kind of like a classic battle between the two of them because they're so evenly matched. So Shazam #30. And then I did get 2 bigger books. I was really excited to find both of these. If you're interested, if you're in the area, these books and these boxes in the front of the store at Fallout Comics, the Silver Age boxes, they have a lot of early Tales to Astonish and Tales of Suspense pre-superhero with the monsters on the covers. I was so surprised because I never see those. And they were fairly priced, but more than, I wanted to spend at the time. They had one of the issues that had that monster on it, Blip. I'll try to throw that picture in here if I can search it up. And I almost grabbed that one, but I left it behind. So if anyone's here, anyone's looking for those kind of books, you can find them at the store. They have, I was really surprised how many, like quite a few from both runs. But I did get one issue of Tales of Suspense, and this is issue number 35. So this is pre-superhero, right? Because Tales of Suspense 39 was the first Iron Man. And so this is getting close. It's Jack Kirby cover. And this is from November 1962. Now, people are selling this and noting that this is the prototype for the Watcher. And I think that's baloney. I mean, that does kind of look like the Watcher in there, but the story about that has no connection to the Watcher at all. So I don't think you should pay a premium for this one, but it's got some great stories and great art. Look at this one right here, this splash page. I'm really happy to have this one. And then the last one that I want to share with you is this one. I couldn't believe it was there. This is Al Cap's Little Abner, number 82. This is by Toby Press, and it is from 1948. And I have started picking these up when I see them. I didn't really know. I didn't really have any interest in Little Abner. Didn't know what was going on, but I got Wolfgal and I read it, and it was hilarious. I mean, Al Cap is really funny, and the girls he draws are really sexy, and so it's really fun time to read these, and this one's no exception. This old man says, "My boy, go home and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow, I, Adam Lazongo, will give you lesson number 1 in how to make love." And so what happens is Little Abner, he's like, the women are all over him, and he's like, it's too much. He wants to, he's trying to get away from them because every woman he meets is just like, boom, instantly interested in him. And I thought that was a really cool cover as well, with those shadows in the background. So I have a newfound respect for Al Cap's Little Abner, and I'm going to probably pick these up anytime I see them, and I hardly ever see them. So when I was flipping through the box and I found this one, I was really psyched. So I'm going to show you some of the interior panels of his drawings of Daisy May and this other girl, Stardust. And he draws girls really well, from back in the time there. So that's like a really exciting find that I found at Fallout Comics. So if you're in the Tallahassee area, you might want to check it out. They're open on Sundays even, and they have new comics, old comics, back issues, wall books, slabs, and other stuff. They have Funkos and graphic novels and all kinds of stuff. They're really friendly in there. So I enjoyed visiting it. So that's my visit to Tallahassee, and I'm going to drop in the answers to that comic quiz. So if you did it, here are the answers. And then that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, comic addicts. Thanks for watching.